Hey YouTube, Tyler here. So I'm gonna do an update video on my channel. I've actually got some farm videos pre-recorded for probably last me a week or 2 weeks or so. What I'm gonna try to do now, and I kind of wanted to update everybody why I put a video out, one video every 2 days. Well, it's gonna be that way for now for a while, due to my other job that I work. And like I said, we had 2 losses in the family and other things going on that is really none of YouTube's business or any on the internet. So, you know, and I'm doing work on the house, and I haven't had time to film the house either. There's been some things coming up and things going on, and relationships. I've been in a relationship, so it's hard to film when that person's here. Also, I wanted to explain an update on the dump truck. The Freightliner. It got warm today. It got in the 60s today, but it just wasn't a good day to do it. I can't explain it, but we figured out probably why it didn't start, and I'm gonna check her right now here while I'm waiting for you guys here, or waiting for the Apple computer. But when I looked last time, I had like 70,000 views on there. I'm like, that's what I told my dad. I was like, you know, I put that video up, well, I don't know when it was, 10 months ago, 11 months ago, and it's got 75,848 views on there. And I'm gonna read through the comments right now. Okay, so I got quite a few dislikes. I got 159 dislikes and 310 likes. Well, I don't really care what that means. It's just, I put it up there to entertain people. I've heard people say, spray it while you're turning it over. Ether won't get in there. Well, I was spraying ether in it when it was turning over, and it still wouldn't start. So I'll explain why. We found out that the battery in the box, we haven't touched it for a long time. I'm sure it's dead. And there is a wire that goes into an injection pump, and it's got a solenoid on it. So if that battery's not working, it's not gonna let the fuel go through the engine, so that's why it wouldn't start. Ether was making it run, but there was no fuel there, so it should start. We're gonna get a battery for it. We're gonna pump some air in it. I see people are calling us idiots on there, but they don't know what's going on really. They don't know anything of what's happened to the truck. The reason why it's been sitting for 2 years is we just don't have use for it, but now we're gonna need it this year for hauling manure and stuff. Somebody also says you need to have a battery in there for the fuel solenoid to work. Yep, I think that's the problem. I tell you the truth, the alternator does not work on there. So that's probably a good indication that the battery probably has went dead after we've used it. We never used the headlights on there because we never drive in the dark. I wouldn't want to drive in the dark. And the alternator is pretty crusty and shot. I know that don't work. It's not hooked up right. It's air starter. Like I said, the tank leaks for some reason, but we'll fill the tank up as full as we can get it. Get a new battery, throw the battery in there, and I think she'll fire up. We won't use ether because I'm sure it'll fire without ether. Oh, I'm sure it would. It's a Cummins. Cummins will always start. We've always had good luck with Cummins. I can't believe I got 75,848 views on that. I put that up March 21st, 2016. Yeah, it's going to be almost a year. It's March 19th today. It'll sat 3 years actually. It'll sat 3 years now. This is going to be an interesting video to make for you guys. Sat 3 years. That was an attempt to start it, but I guess we should have thought about the battery. We forgot it. There was a battery underneath on the other side, and we actually haven't looked in there. I'm sure the battery probably split apart in there. I'm sure it has. I'm sure it's split apart. I see even my dad's 1990 Peterbilt semi. We got 53,825 views on there. That's a lot. Now that semi has had some history. It caught fire. The starter stuck on there. And I think before we got it, it's been in a couple accidents, I guess. But it's got over 1 million miles. It's a 377 Peterbilt. But yeah, that thing's... we saved it because older the better, to be honest. That new one's got all that computer stuff in it. It just doesn't I don't know, it shuts down once something goes wrong on it, and this one doesn't. This one's a lot better. But we learn now, on everything we buy, we put a shut-off switch on it because we don't trust some starters. No, I actually would like to do it any vehicle I've ever owned, but it's kind of impossible sometimes with computers. But yeah, when I get to look at my channel, I just like, wow, my channel's grown. Like 2 years ago, I did a cold start on my brown 93 Ford diesel. Oh, I should do an update video on that too, actually, now. Actually, I got 30,000 views on that, and then that old start, cold start on that 99 Dodge a year ago, it wouldn't start in February. I don't know what the deal was with that, why it wouldn't start. I don't know. It starts now, it's weird. The 8960 John Deere tractor. I have 2 dislikes on it now. Before I had no dislikes. 128 likes, 20, oh my goodness, that's crazy. But I was going to let you know an update on the brown Ford. I think there's a train coming. Brown Ford is not going to be fixed up this year, and I know I promised you guys that, but we're not going to fix it up, I don't think, at all, because it's just not fixable. After we took it to somebody, it'll just say that I'm not going to say any more about it because I don't get in trouble. And it ended up getting worse than ever, so it's not real. It's fixable, but money-wise, probably not. Probably not. It, like I said, it needs 4 brand new tires. Something's wrong with the fuel system. It does not run right. I don't know. We just put 8 injectors in there. It runs worse than ever now. Somebody said it's a cracked fuel line. I don't know. We don't have time to mess with it. Tranny fluid's leaking all over on the floor. Tires are flat. Brakes are shot. Calipers, rotors. Oh, the rotors are toasted. There's nothing left. They get stuck on and got hot, and we had to hit with a hammer to get them to loosen up when we're driving because they stick. The steering's bad. The water pump's out on it. We just put a new radiator in here, but that don't mean anything. The starter's out on it. The battery ends are shot. It needs 2 brand new batteries to start. The gold plugs do not work at all. I tested them. They do not work at all. All 8 of them do not work, so the relay must be out. What else is wrong? Oh, there's a lot wrong. It has a recall where it catches on fire. Yeah, that's the reason why the batteries are disconnected on it. Ignition switch is shot. Fan resistor went off on the heater. That don't work. That's a typical Ford. Air conditioner works though. That's surprising. Needs a new windshield. You know, to restore it, it's got rust on the side. That needs to be fixed. The tranny's getting pretty slow on it. That's probably going out on it. Oh, I don't know. There is so much that needs to be done to it. Upkeep, you know, it needs upkeep. You know, you can't just let things fall apart. Just trying to think. There's so much things that need to be done to it. Like I said, we're going to focus. Diesel is too expensive here. We're going to focus on that Toyota Tacoma, though. That's the main thing. That's my truck, actually, because I traded my 4-wheeler for that truck. Kind of my decision. Wasn't my decision, but wonder who did that? Dad. So anyway, yeah, so my truck has got the 5-speed manual, which I haven't driven a 5-speed manual for a long time, and they're fun. I love driving 5-speeds. I do. But about a gas one, I don't know if I've ever driven a gas one. I've driven a diesel 5-speed, but a gas one, I don't think I have. I don't think they'll be very powerful. I actually like manual shift better, to be honest. Yeah. But I'm looking at my views on my videos, and I'm like that. I can't believe it. I can't believe the views I got on there. It's crazy. But I wanted to update you guys. You guys deserve the right to get an update once in a while of me vlogging myself. And do you notice that my camera don't click anymore? I did something. Yeah, well, I got the same camera, I got the same lens, I got everything. I just did something different. See if you guys like it. I'm changing things, and I'm reading through owner's manual and doing some, you know, searching. I'm a beginner on DSLRs. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little boring. I wasn't going to put a video out today because I do it like every 2 days. So it's been almost 1 day since I put out that video of my Avalanche. And I do have a video of the Power Stroke coming up. And I do have a video of the Dodge. And I have a video of, I think my dad's John Deere Gator. I don't know if I'll put that up or not. I might have to ask first. But anyway, so I wanted to update you guys on everything on the farm, but do plan to have new interesting farm videos this year. So we'll hopefully be planting soon if frost will come on the ground, which I don't know how long that'll be. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Even though I'm never on Twitter, but you can follow me on there, and sometimes I'll try to keep you updated. The reason why I don't tweet that much on my phone is because people are bothering me on my phone all the time, and that's the reason why I don't tweet. So anyway, take care, and I want to see that dump truck run. And I wish that Ford would run too, but unfortunately, that's never going to happen.